The Mojave Desert is a place of endless contrast. Vast open valleys framed by rugged mountain ranges, sandstone formations rising from the desert floor in waves of red and gold. Hidden pockets of stone where wind and water have quietly shaped the land for thousands of years. Out here, every mile tells a different story. One moment you're crossing wide open desert where the horizon stretches forever, and the next you find yourself surrounded by towering red rock walls, narrow canyons, and formations that feel almost sculpted by hand. It's a landscape that rewards curiosity, the kind of place where the simple trail can lead you somewhere unexpected, from sweeping desert views to hidden sandstone grottos tucked deep within the rock. And that's exactly what today is about, exploring the unknown stretches between where we started and wherever the trail decides to take us next. So let's get this day started. Good morning from the Mojave Desert. Good morning. What an amazing morning it is. The desert's slowly waking up, as am I. I slept in a little bit. It's like almost 7:30, but been a long week at work, so I was due. Well, I'm gonna get going, make some coffee, and get ready to head out on the trail. Yep. Coffee time. I had a moment of panic when I pulled out all the coffee stuff. I'm like, oh, did I refill my coffee thing? Fortunately, we still got about half a canister in there of Zaza beans from Miami. So, super good. Just getting them ground up. Get it put together, and that whole air escape thing, it keeps stuff fresh, man. It's amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna go grind some coffee. You've seen it a million times. You don't need to see it again. I'll see you in a bit. Everything has its place, and every place pretty much has it. Alright, so we're all packed up, got the truck running, getting warmed up a little bit because it was cold, and then we're going to spin it around and get out of here. I just love this little like grotto. Definitely going to mark this spot. Keep it for a later date. So, anyway, I will see you guys once we get going down the trail. With camp packed and the engine turning over, it's time to leave this incredible sandstone grotto behind. The tires roll slowly across the scattered rock, the crunch of stone under the rubber echoing softly on the rocks. A light cloud of dust lifts in the morning air, carrying the familiar desert scent of dry earth and sun-warmed stone. Places like this are hard to walk away from, but that's the beauty of the Mojave. Around every bend, there's something new waiting to be discovered. So we ease back onto the trail, leaving our hidden camp tucked among the red rocks, and set out to see what the rest of this desert has in store for us today. This episode is brought to you by CB Built, Jason and the team who keep this rig dialed in and trail ready. From upgrades to maintenance, they make sure the taco stays on the road so I can stay focused on the adventure ahead. Before we point the truck back down the main trail, it's worth taking a moment to look back and really take all of it in. From above, the Mojave reveals itself in layers. Waves of red sandstone rising from the desert floor, their edges carved and weathered by wind and time. Jagged mountain ridges stretch towards the sky, standing watch over valleys that seem to run endlessly towards the horizon. It's a landscape that feels both ancient and alive. The colors shift with light, the deep crimson rock, soft amber sand, and the shadows stretching across the terrain, the brushstroke of canvas. From this vantage point, you begin to understand just how vast this desert really is. Every canyon, every ridge, every winding trail tells its own quiet story. Places like this have a way of slowing you down, reminding you to pause, to breathe, and to appreciate the scale of the world around you. But this desert is also about movement, about the pull of what lies just beyond the next ridge, the curiosity that keeps you chasing horizons that you haven't seen yet. So we take one last look across the red rocks and towering peaks that have surrounded us here. And then it's time to get rolling.
The light's kind of terrible, isn't it? But you can get the idea. I mean, this another pretty amazing spot. Long flat spot here. Lots of shelter. Incredible views that way. And a really, really nice fire pit. You know, I remember this fire pit. I was watching an episode of Los Burros, and he was here. If you're not watching his stuff, go check him out, because his guy is just all over the place, and he posts really good content. But he spends a lot of time in the Sierras, and he's got Mojave. He's been out here. He's been all over the place. But as you can see, it's just amazing. So I am going to go ahead and get on the trail, make some time, and we'll see where we go from here.
This part of the desert wears its history on the surface, You can see it in the fractures, the jagged edges, the scars left behind by water that once forced its way through these narrow passages. It's rugged, it's raw, it's unforgiving in places, but honest in a way that only the desert can be. And then slowly, ever so slowly, it begins to change. The canyon loosens its grip, the walls start to fall away, and the trail just smooths out enough to let you breathe again. What was once tight and technical begins to open up into something entirely different. A wide rolling landscape waiting just ahead. And as we leave the confines of the canyon behind, a new perspective begins to take shape. One that trades precision for freedom and replaces rock walls with endless desert views.
Alright, so things have opened up a little bit, smoothed out a little bit, far fewer rocks, more just granite, and a little bit of few embedded rocks. Let's just make it a little bit slower going, but not like crawling all over that stuff that was back there. So anyway, we're going to keep going down this canyon, and it's quite nice. We're seeing a few cacti starting to show up. Sorry. Yeah, we're starting to see a few cactus show up. Still really dense in sage, but super pretty. And where we're going looks absolutely amazing. So I will catch up with you guys down the trail.
And this is where things really opened up. The trail breaks free from the canyon and spills out along the foothills, where the desert stretches wide in every direction. From here, the scale of the Mojave is impossible to ignore. Rolling terrain, fading into distant mountain ranges, layer after layer of earth and sky, blending together on the horizon. The truck moves differently now. Where the canyon demanded precision, this landscape invites movement. Tires roll, the pace picks up, and the miles begin to come a little easier as we trace the contours of the foothills. From above, you can see it all. The winding trail cutting across the desert floor, the contrast between rugged rock and open space, the way the land rise and fall along sweeping lines. It's a different kind of beauty out here. Less confined, more expansive, the kind that makes you feel small in the best possible way. And yet even with all of this openness, the desert never really loses its character. The textures are still there, written into the land, weathered rock formations standing alone against the skyline, subtle changes in color, texture, and terrain that keep your eye just wandering a little further ahead. It's easy to get lost in the distance, to let your thoughts wander as far as the horizon itself. But as the trail continues on, it begins to shift once more. The wide open lines, begin to funnel inward. The terrain softens under tire, and before long, we find ourselves easing off the throttle, dropping down into a narrow sandy wash. Walls rise up again, this time smooth and striated, layered with lines that tell the quiet story of time and erosion. The sand deepens, the pace slows, and just like that, we're pulled back into something much more intimate. A reminder that out here, the desert's always changing, and the trail is always ready to show you something new.
Alright, so as you can see, once again the desertscape has changed. It's feeling very much like Anza-Borrego. It's walled up a lot on the sides, a little sandy coming through here instead of the over all the rocks. But it's been very rewarding out here, taking a look at what's going on, and it's been absolutely beautiful. Striations in the walls remind me a lot of the southern area of Anza-Borrego, and it's just what is it, Cañón Sin Nombre, down there, that area. You can see just all the striations in the walls. It's incredible. And eventually this is going to open up. We're going to be down by Lake Mead. Sort of. But we're not going there. We're going somewhere else. I'll see you on the trail.
The wash continues to evolve. The desert continues to show us shifts in tonality and texture. The harder we seem to work, the greater our reward as Mother Nature continues to reveal herself in ways that we have yet to be seen.
A lot of hoof prints, and looking at the scat, it's either donkeys, burros, whichever we have out here in Nevada, or wild horses. Either of the two would be really cool to run into. Very cool to see. Haven't seen any burros since last time we were in Arizona. I need to see some Nevada burros. Anyway, I'll check in with you guys in a bit.
The desert begins to tell a different story. Layers upon layers of rock ripple across the foothills, deeply textured ridges shaped by time, each one carrying its own shade of red. Deep crimson, burnt orange, soft rust, blending into bands of brown that range from warm earth tones to dark weathered stone. It's not just color, it's depth. Every ridge folded and fractured, every line etched by wind, water over thousands of years, the terrain feels alive with detail, like a living map of everything the desert has endured. And moving through it, you begin to understand it in a completely different way. Down below, the The truck follows the path with a wide open wash, carving lines through the base of these towering formations. The sand stretches out ahead, soft and shifting, guiding us forward as the rock walls rise on either side. From the ground, it's immersive. From the air, it's endless. The contrast between motion and stillness becomes clear. The truck pushing forward mile by mile while the landscape stands unchanged, shaped long before we ever arrive. There's a rhythm to it. The steady roll of tires through the sand, the quiet drift of dust trailing behind, the ever-changing light dancing across the ridgelines above. Out here, you're not just passing through the desert. You're moving within it, surrounded by color, texture, and time itself. And for the moment, everything aligns. The trail, the machine, and the landscape, all moving together through a vast and vividly painted corner of the Mojave Desert. Alright, so we actually found a wild horse. I don't know if you can see him. Right up on this bluff. He's beautiful. Set up for the horse, and here comes a whole group of subsides. That one's actually fully enclosed. That's interesting. No, they're chasing the horse away. Anyway, hopefully you got to see it, because it was really beautiful. I'm not going to go put the drone up and chase it. That ain't cool. But anyway, I'm going to get back. I guess I'm going to follow these guys out of here. Yay. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. Yeah, so we are actually approaching the main thoroughfare, which is going to put us out eventually onto asphalt. So this trail has been absolutely amazing. It's got a little bit further to go up, not too far. And when in Nevada, just outside of Vegas, I would highly recommend checking out Bitter Springs Trail. It's pretty solid. Saw a wild horse. Made my day. I'll put up with squeaky. Alright guys, well I'm out of here. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Once again, my friends, we find that place where the pavement ends. Let's go. So we stopped in Overton, Nevada, and we got some fuel. And now we're headed out to a bunch of campsites that I've marked. And we'll see. I mean, it's really pretty. It's a whole bunch of red rock.
Looks like there's a whole bunch of other people out here. So this may not pan out. There's trailers everywhere. Interesting. So yeah, we're gonna go poke around and try and find a place to camp up one of these canyons. But wow, okay. I mean, it's everywhere. Interesting. It's a zoo. Yeah. Okay. You can see, it's very cool out here. Now that I've gotten all the way kind of to the back of the area, the OHV, nobody's back here. So maybe, just maybe, one of these spots is going to pay off. I've got marked up here, and we'll just camp here. And tomorrow, we'll figure out what we're doing. We're working our way up this canyon, hoping maybe we get lucky, because it's pretty rocky on the way out. We'll see. There's a spot back there, but you're pretty close to the main trail that goes through here, so we're going to continue working our way up this trail. So I went way up that other canyon trying to get back the other direction up to the spot that I found. It looked really good. Can't get through. And then I found another trail that looked like it accessed two of the spots that I picked out. So I started working my way up there. I think you saw a little bit of that. But man, I come over this one ridge and there's, I don't know, 12 side-by-sides behind me. So I move over and they go by. I stop and I take a look around and there's must have been 40 of them parked up at what I was looking at as a campsite. So, note to self, read deeper. I mean, it's really pretty. There's just no relaxing and enjoying it. All right, so still haven't found camp, but I had to take a really long gap from filming because it's been just super deep sand, and every time I slow down a little bit, I feel it bogging down, so I've had to just play Baja truck and stay on top of it, which has been a lot of fun. I've got a lot of really unique looks from the side-by-sides that are going the other way, which is kind of fun. But I finally got to like solid ground so I can pull over for a minute and chill out. And I'm gonna go walk around back here and see if maybe there's a place to tuck in. Really cool canyon. But yeah, I could probably do it. And I would probably do it if I wasn't out here by myself. You know, I'm out here by myself, I think a lot more about things. Heck, if I was with somebody else, we would have had an amazing spot over there. I just didn't want to, I wasn't comfortable going up the steps to get there by myself. But I'm going to poke around. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. And there's not nearly the side-by-side traffic that we had on the other side. So I might even be able to just camp right here. Turn the truck around. And then tomorrow, just kind of sort out what that means. Like what we're doing tomorrow. Because we're still pretty far back in here. A lot of 4x4 tires here. The little road goes that way. It's pretty out that way. Really pretty. Super pretty. And super quiet. I think the party's out that way.
After working our way through all of the chaos, the traffic, the noise, and the consistent movement of rigs across trails, we finally found our way here. And it was worth it. Tucked away from all, surrounded by rugged red rock stretching out in every direction, we found an incredible place to call home for the night. From above, the landscape feels untouched again, raw, weathered, and timeless. The same desert that felt busy and crowded just miles away now settles back into the stillness. The air has quieted, the dust has settled, and the noise of the day begins to fade. Out here, it's just the wind moving across the rocks, the fading light casting long shadows across the canyon walls, and the sense of calm that only seems to come after a long day on the trail.
So, I'm going to call this home.
Sometimes you have to push through a little chaos to find your own peace of solitude. And tonight, this is ours. If you've enjoyed today's adventure, nothing would make me happier than you hitting the subscribe button so you don't miss out on what's next. There's always another trail to explore, another horizon to chase, and I'd love to have you along for the ride. As always, this is LFG Overland. My name's Jeff. I'll see you on the next one.